subscribe. Then all that you've ever dreamed will be yours. We will do this for you. We will bring the Nonagon to his close.
Just be careful, because he was talking about ultimate power, and I don't know, maybe he's hiding because he wants more than what you offered.
There's a pause. Echoing from elsewhere in the chamber. Well, I'm glad you came. The invitation was there. And you've all proven exactly as useful as I hoped. The colors shift, and you see the central column begins to warp slightly. And on the opposite side of where you're standing, near one of the other aortic tunnels that ventures past there, you see Lucien standing next to an empty sack and a cluster of 9 or 10 glowing into charges, all pooled into one pulsing pile. I needed them distracted. Keep their eyes off me for a bit.
Oh no.
So I thank you for that. The Somnovem voice begins to echo through all of your minds like a storm of lightning. Stop him. Stop him. And Lucien goes, enough of that! You all know very well what this is. I'm glad we've all synchronized our schedules through all this chaos. It's perfect. These people, the city, tragic in its fall, yes, but glorious in its discoveries. Some of it studied, prepared enough to harness their terrible fate. And in doing so, and he snaps his fingers, and you watch as the flesh around him forms a chair behind him. A throne, if you will. And he leans into it. They were reborn greater than they could have ever anticipated. Isn't that right? Power of 1,000 minds, dreams, imaginations, and wills made one, founded in the ether of manifestation. A miracle unstoppable. Yet rudderless, fractured, wild, jealous, impotent. The colors flicker intensely, and you can see elements of psychic energy trying to begin to spark out of the center column upward, but it's also holding back. You recognize the stalemate between the two sides. I once saw them as gods, being so far beyond my ability to understand, and they chose me to be their herald. But when I died, when I scattered, and they put me back together, I was given a view behind the curtain. And I saw the fallacy I had given everything for. Genius souls now mewling toddlers, bickering over the power of creation. Someone needed to be the parent. When children have been acting out, well, making a mess of their potential, for this long even, a responsible caretaker must show discipline, enact punishment, and take the reins with force. I invite you to stay for the show, but I think you'd prefer to run. And he leans back and puts his hand on the devices as they begin to blink faster and faster.
We gotta go.
Go.
How far away is he?
Yeah.
He's about 120, 130 feet from you on the other side of this chamber.
I'm gonna say run, and I'm gonna cast Earthquake right under him.
Cast Earthquake right under him?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Intellect Fortress on myself and start running.
Okay. So Jester and Vet start running back through the tunnel you guys came from.
I'm gonna haul ass. There's nothing I can do.
I'm gonna run that way and say, everyone with me, and I'm gonna cast, fuck it. I'm casting anti-magic field.
Okay. You all begin to run. Everyone else following suit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Running back through the tunnel where you came from. The ground beginning to crack. The elements that are stone and the parts that are flesh begin to shake and roil. You watch as the tethers above that attach to this central part, the aether crux itself, begin to ting, like cables being snapped. Parts are beginning to fall. Elements of the ceiling begin to crash down like it's trying to physically attack with the full flesh of Cognosa itself upon Lucien, who begins laughing and laughing. Just... As you all run and run and run. A series of flashes behind you. And you feel, especially you who's connected to this city, you feel the flex and the scream and the tensing of the entirety of Cognosa at once. As its nerve center, the Somnovem that brought it together, are bombarded. And as you all fall to the ground, breathing deeply in the ensuing silence, there's just quiet. No laughter. No sound. Just the eight of you. That's where we're in tonight's episode.
What does that mean?
How does he?
We are so fucked.
Well,
We don't know.
if there were 9 entities controlling a living city, and now there's only
One.
one.